Alright, Sagittarius, here we go. This is Sagittarius Soulmate Energies Update. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. Keep that in mind. May or may not resonate with you. But if the title or you found Steve's Love Tarot or whatever brought you in here, you're probably here for a reason. Alright, this reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, it's for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's take a look at the pre-shuffle here, Sagittarius. You get some interesting readings in the quiet spot. Seems to have moved in my weekly reading and in my Friday reading, one card for each sign, over to you. It's very strange. And I see it here in the pre-shuffle. Well, I'll show you. You make someone very happy. This is the Sun. Yeah, you do. Yep, you do. It's the happiest card in the deck. Look at that girl on the card. She seems pretty happy. Sagittarius, your fire sign. There's fire here, the Sun. Well, it's nuclear energy. But either way, you know, you make someone very happy. Hell, if you'd know. The Hermit. Crickets chirping. Right? Hell, if you'd know. But you make them very happy. They want to come towards you. The Eight of Cups. Something on their side obviously doesn't. There's always an implication, isn't there? If you make someone happy, it implies that something else doesn't make them. You can't be any more happy than the Sun, which means you make them happier than what's on their side. Hell, if you know, crickets chirping with the Hermit, but they want to come towards you. They do, but it takes some bravery. The Eight of Cups takes bravery to walk away from 8 broken cups that we've worked hard on, and whatever. I mean, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Okay, coming towards you. They want to come towards you. Remember, I said that. Here's the Chariot. They want to come towards you. They do. They want to take control and come towards you. Normally, I'd say they are coming towards you. I keep saying the word want. You keep noticing that. The real key card here is the Hermit. Crickets chirping. Something to do with independence here. The Nine of Pentacles. It's something to do with Pentacles on either on their side or to do with the fact that they're maybe a little bit intimidated by you. I don't know yet. We got to pull the reading to find out what's going on. But either way, they don't do anything. There's a rebirth. There's death here bookending the Sun. It's trying to happen. And it has to do with the fact, again, like always in this cycle, it's somebody who's hiding their emotions from you with the King of Cups here. They're hiding their emotions. I'm telling you, you make them very happy, and I got a whole pre-shuffle here that says they want to come towards you, and often have set the intention to do so. But something holds them back. Something about wanting to hiding their feelings, and something about this Nine of Pentacles is very important. So we're going to have to pull a reading to find out what that Nine of Pentacles is. It could be they're intimidated by you because you're opening up into your full Empress energy, but there's more to it than that. Okay, there's more to it. Let's see what's going on. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's see where we go. All right. This first card out is going to be Why the Fuck Are We Here? It's before the cut. Let's find out what's going on because they want to come towards you. You make them very happy. Okay. That sounds great. I keep seeing that too. Even in the weekly readings and in the one card. The same energy is there. Even if I don't get that card, the energy is still there. It helps me read the card. I read energy, not cards. But the surrounding energies around the card help me interpret what the card meaning is. So I can tell you. They want to come towards you. Okay. Let's see. Why the fuck are we here? Yeah, it's another 9. It's 9 of Wands. Nope. Nope, I'm not going to tell them. I'm not going to do it. That's what she's saying. Yeah, okay. What comes after the cut? It is. Everybody's tired here. Everybody's fucking wounded and tired. I get a little bit of shame on somebody's side. I doubt it's yours, but that may not be for everybody. Again, another card of blocking. The 7 of Wands comes after the cut. I've got the pre-shuffle that I gave you. You make them happy. They want to come towards you, but they don't want you to know. It's Hermit. It's crickets chirping. Then I get Why the fuck are we here? I get the 9 of Wands. They got a wall up. Nope, I'm not going. Not going. And then I get the 7 of Wands, which has a lot of meanings, but in this case, it's someone keeping the high ground, holding back. Nope. And another girl on the card going, nope, I'm not going to do it. This is one of my resting bitch face girls, in fact. In fact, one of my other ones was the 9 of Wands. Okay. Okay. Male or female, if girls on the cards, it's fine. All right, let's shuffle the deck. Let's see where we go here. Okay. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Sagittarius universe. let's see what's going on. I still say from the pre-shuffle with the energy that Nine of Pentacles is important. Some of you may already know why. I don't know. It's something to do with independence, something to do with Pentacles, something to do with maybe they're intimidated by you. I can't tell yet. I just know that the person who makes them happy, namely you, is being avoided like the plague. All right, like you're some kind of pariah to be run from and hid from and hide behind rocks. Okay, let's see what we got here. Shuffling the deck. Give me a reading, universe, for Sagittarius. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Sagittarius. Oh, yeah. Overall energy is the Lovers. Okay, this is why they're afraid. Oh, well, that explains the King of Cups. They're afraid to be vulnerable. They're afraid to share their emotions because the energy with the Lovers card, the energy table is set for you two to come together. But they got to bring the food, you know. Otherwise, you don't eat. You might just be sitting at the table by yourself ordering a pizza, having it delivered. Underneath that is the Queen of Swords. Yeah, again, a stubborn... I get someone who's doing a lot of thinking about it, but someone who's also tempted to not do anything. She don't look very motivated, you know. The Queen of Swords, cold on the outside. They're cold to this energy. The food's getting cold. I'll tell you that. The goddamn food is getting cold. But the table's set. Sagittarius is sitting there. I'm waiting. But the food's getting cold, and the person, because the person is cold. We got block, before the cut, after the cut. We got something to do with the Nine of Pentacles. I don't know yet. I don't know what that is. We'll find out. Well, our reading's on the flip. Let's do it. The whole reading is clarifying the table being set for your person to come bring Sagittarius some love food. Right here is the energy, but it's getting cold. Right here is the energy around the connection. Right here is how your person feels. As I ruin my table here. Right here is how your person feels in their emotions. Right here is how they feel in the soul about you. Not what they show you, not what they tell you in the 3D, because that's bullshit. Right here is the hidden energy. Message from the universe. I'll tell you what she says. It's read with the energy of the connection. It is technically separate from the reading. Separate message. Right here is the potential final outcome. Okay? I say potential because I can't predict free will. Nobody can. I will clarify, throw some universe cards at the end. If I think I need to extend it, I will. And if I don't, it just means we got everything here. Sometimes I just throw side readings if I need to. We'll find out. You ready? Here's the energy around the connection. First card out after Lovers. The Devil. That explains a lot. Jesus Christ. My Trans Am driving glitter-haired asshole. From the party, you got to have his shirt off at the party. The Devil. Devil around the connection is somebody who is with the Lovers card here. Obviously this kind of goes like that in a way. Anyway, the whole reading is clarifying the Lovers. Somebody's own hang-ups are getting in their way. I get a lot off of this card. As many strands of hair as he's got, I get. Somebody's own shit is getting in the way. Somebody's obsessed with it, but they're stubborn, they're refusing. Somebody is tied to someone else and can't come towards you. It's a general reading. You're going to have to apply it. There's a million fucking energies here. Either way, the Devil in the energy of the connection is one of some sort of... Something here is toxic. Okay? We'll find out more when we clarify. How do they feel in their emotions? Seven of Wands. Yeah, block. Nope. Resting bitch face girl again. Nope. Seven of Wands. High ground. They're keeping the high ground. And they're doing it because of whatever this is. Okay. Why do they feel in the soul about you? Yeah, it had to be good. I knew it was going to be good. It's the Ten of Pentacles. This person fucking loves the crap out of you. That's the thing. We opened this reading with the Sun. Okay? You make this person happy. This card's even yellow like the sun in the background here. It lights up like the sun, for God's sake, if I get it to the light just right. But anyway, it's the Ten of Pentacles. And it's bookending the Devil. Either for a lot of you, they're in a toxic relationship on their side, for a lot of you. Or the long-term situation, whatever it is on their side, family or whatever is toxic. That's for a lot of you. But this is how they feel about you in the soul. Whatever it is, there's something toxic keeping this connection apart. It has something to do with that Nine of Pentacles in the pre-shuffle. And right here, so they've got they're keeping their distance. Okay, with the Seven of Wands, keeping the high ground. But how they feel about you, really? Not what they show you and not what they tell you, maybe. How they feel about you really is you're the real deal. This is look at the picture on the card. They totally want to bring the food to the love table here with the lovers. This says it all too. This card had to be good because of this card, because this is the overall energy. If it wasn't good, the reading wouldn't make sense and it'd be erroneous on some level. Okay, let's talk to the universe. Hidden energy. It's red with the devil. Maybe we'll find out some more here. What's the universe want to tell us? King of Cups, yeah. Not surprising we're getting cards coming back from the pre-shuffle sporadically in a couple of places. Well, one here anyway. This was from after the cut. The King of Cups, they don't want to open up. Why? They see you as the Ten of Pentacles. They don't want to open up. We're going to have to clarify. It has something. Maybe they've been hurt in the past, or maybe they just, I don't know. Maybe they're just afraid of love, like Cancer's person. I have no idea. We'll find out. It's hard to read the energy because there's so much of it here. You're all dealing with a different person. So I'm just pulling the general energy from down the middle. So I'll give it to you straight. The general energy from down the middle is this person is afraid to be vulnerable because all they know is toxin. All they know, so everything becomes toxic, right? Remember, there used to be an old ad on TV when I was a kid. I have to describe the energy with analogies. That's just how I read energy. There was an old ad on TV when I was a kid for Tootsie Rolls. Okay, you know that candy, Tootsie Roll? And they had this little song in the ad. Whatever it is I think I see becomes a Tootsie Roll to me. Right? And it was like a little cartoon character, and he'd go around, and anything he looked at, a tree, it became a Tootsie Roll. Anything, a car, became a Tootsie Roll. Right? That's your person. Anything, because they're used to toxin, because it's all they know, everything is toxic. Everything's a Tootsie Roll to them. Okay, everything is toxic to them. Even trees, toxic. Right? No, that tree's going to fall on me. It's going to hurt me. But yet, deep down in the soul, that's not how they feel. That's not how they really feel. Devil energy is always surface. Devil energy is surface energy. It's static energy that attaches to us as we go through life. And unless we deal with it as it comes in, it builds and builds and builds static. Now, I always get an argument from people when I say that, well, what about serial killers? You know. Their soul is devil, you know that. Actually, it's not. That's actually just a dark soul. It's beyond devil energy. It's deeper than that. It's other frequencies. It's on a completely different frequency band. It's in its own fucking realm. That's a special circumstance. But your person's soul is just fine. It's 10 pentacles, and this is what's happening in your person's soul. It's just fine. This is all surface shit. Okay? Whatever it is they think they see becomes toxic. Okay? And that's why the toxin's here in the connection. What's the potential final outcome here? It's red with them, Mr. or Mrs. I'm going to block this. I'm staying, keep holding back, keeping the high ground. Death. There's transformation coming here. Another card from the pre-shuffle, very important one, although I didn't see that Nine of Pentacles come back. I still say that's an important card. I'm going to shuffle from another deck. I'm going to use the little animal deck, my tiny animals here. We're going to see what happens. We're going to see where we go. We're going to clarify. This is usually communication when it falls here in the final outcome. So you might hear from this person. Wouldn't surprise me. But what are you going to hear from? Are you going to hear from this? One of these people? Nice, you know, TV family kind of nice. This girl? Are you going to hear from that person with the resting bitch face? Or are you going to hear from this guy? I don't know. I have no idea. Neither they're wearing a mask. Okay? Look, it's right there. There it is. We don't know what he looks like. We don't even know if he's a she. We have no idea. He's wearing a mask. It's a good one, too. That'd be a great superhero outfit. I have no idea who that is. I could tell Superman is Clark Kent. I don't know how anyone doesn't fall for that. I have no idea. He just took his glasses off. Jesus, my wife wears glasses. When she takes them off, I don't think she's someone else. Oh my God, who are you? Get out of here. You know, what the fuck? Oh, they're wearing a mask. But it's a mask that's, I don't know, it's tough to describe. Anyway, why is the devil here? But it is communication death when it falls there. You know, there's some sort of rebirth happening here. So they must let the wall down. But how? Why is the devil here? Let's shuffle the deck. Let's find out. Let's go a couple layers down in the energy. This is a good reading. This is a very interesting scenario. If this resonates with you, I can see why this person has you a little catawampus and up in your head. I imagine they might be a game player. I don't know. Could be. Manipulative a little bit. Could be. Because everything they touch, that toxic energy bleeds onto it. So your connections become toxic because they haven't dealt with their past toxins. Because of them. Because they won't open up. And the magic is, the universe is saying all they have to do is open up and tell you how they feel. And this goes, poof, and this happens. That's it. It's like magic. Yeah. Bird laughed, so he knows I'm right. All right, here we go. The devil. Why is it here? Why is the devil here? Seven of Cups. They're confused. I get confusion here. There's all kinds of energies. Again, there's a lot of, I don't know why for this Sagittarius reading, there's so many energies here. The core energy is confusion. Some of the offshoot energies, which are your individual stories, somebody here is worried that, you're just going to leave them anyway, kind of a thing. Somebody here person is trying to figure out how to approach. They don't know how to approach you, so they're hanging back until they figure it out. That's here. And for others, it's somebody who fears you may have too many options. You might be too popular. Everybody wants to bang you. And they don't like the competition because, again, everything it is they think they see is toxic. What's on top of the devil? Three Swords. Yeah, it's past pain. It's all fucking old devil energy. It's old past pain, and it's the Tootsie Roll commercial on crack. Just replace the phrase or words Tootsie Roll with toxic, and you got it. Three of Swords. Yeah, there's too much to call here. I mean, it's everything from a handsy uncle like giving him a bath too much, all the way to bad relationships, all the way through. I mean, it's everything. It's all here. It's just a lot. This person is in a lot of pain, and it's causing pain to the connection. Their toxin is bleeding onto the connection. It's causing everybody to be in pain because nobody's telling anybody how they feel. Maybe you're not even telling them. I don't know. That's not for all of you. I know they're not telling you. Why is the Three of Swords here? Oh shit! Is this reversed, or did I flip my deck upside? Oh my God, it's reversed. Four of Wands reversed. Oh my God. It's causing the energy around. This is why it's crickets chirping for you right now. The energy around the connection is there can be no happy beginning, happy new beginning. The Four of Wands reversed. No happy new beginning until this is addressed. But this can't be addressed until somebody opens up. But that somebody is blocking things. We need this to transform. All we can do is hope that the soul energy comes through, because how they feel you in the soul is you're the Ten of Pentacles. You're the real deal. You're the long term. They can have what this picture is with you. Jesus, there's a lot of energy here. Seven of Wands. I thought this was going to be a simple reading. You're usually one of my easier signs to pull for. What's happened here? What is going on? What is your person's deal? All right. All right. Why is the Seven of Wands here? Let's see if we can get some more information. Still don't know how that Nine of Pentacles plays in. But I'm getting there. Seven of Wands. Tell me about it. Why are they holding back? Why are they keeping the high ground? Something about their fortunes changing. Or they're worried about their fortunes changing. One or the other. I don't know. It does indicate energy is always in layers. That's the surface energy. But it does indicate further down that this is changing, that they're going to lower the wall and come in and communicate. So on one side, this is a good sign. But they're communicating from a point of pain, because the Four of Wands reverse tells me that this hasn't been addressed. Although, in order for it to be addressed, they have to communicate. It's like a big fucking catch-22. It's a fucking paradox. In order for the relationship to move forward and this Ten of Pentacles to come to fruition and the lovers to come together here, okay? In order for that to happen, somebody has to open up who's not opening up. The universe says they're worried about fortunes changing if they open up, or, just scared to open up, if you will, but says that they will open up eventually. But will they cure the past pain? I don't know. Let's see what's on top of the Seven of Wands. The Knight of Cups. Yeah, they will open up. They're defensive, but they're coming towards you slowly. The energy is coming in, medium speed, not real slow. But they know they are coming towards, but what's here? Why do I have a oh, I don't, well, they're also running away at the same time. They're running away faster than they're coming in, the Chariot. They're running away faster than they're coming in. Net, it looks like nothing's happening. Okay? It's one step forward and 2 steps back. Okay? That's what they're doing. And they're doing that because of this. Because of the Wheel of Fortune here. What's crossing this? Look at that. Proof of it. The 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune is crossing the 7 of Wands. Crossing the Wheel of Fortune is the 7 of Wands. 1 step forward, 2 towards you, 2 steps back away from you. Okay? The universe still says they're coming in, but it's going to take a spell. Okay, why is the 10 of Pentacles here? Well, I can see why. It looks like there's crickets chirping. There's nothing happening. I get it. This might be a very specific reading. I'm going to say that right here. Okay? This might not be for you. Make sure, don't make a reading fit. Alright, so I'm giving you all the information I can. This is just the energy the universe sent me. I'm just reading it. I'm just the weatherman. That's it. Alright, so keep that in mind. I have to say that. I sure as fuck hope this is a specific reading and it's not for all of you. Okay, what do we got here? Why is the 10 of Pentacles here? Tell me about the 10 of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune again. It's a repeating message. Wheel of Fortune, I bet the 7 of Wands is still underneath it. It is. In the soul. They're shutting down. They're shutting down because of past pain. They're shutting down. I don't understand. I don't understand here. And what's on top? 2 of Pentacles. They're shutting down. They're stopped. They're not making a decision. Round and round and round and round. Why is the 2 of Pentacles here? The World. A cycle is trying to end, but it keeps going around and around. The cycle is trying to end and a new cycle is trying to begin, but your person can't make a decision. They go around and around and around. They leave themselves stuck. The Wheel of Fortune and the World cancel each other out, and net, we end up with a 7 of Wands, someone keeping the high ground, and crickets chirping. And the universe is even saying, with its bookend here, this World is bookending the 4 of Wands reversed. It's not happening. Because of this past pain, because they keep going around and around, they haven't addressed this past pain. And there is so much energy around that past pain, I couldn't pinpoint it if I tried. Like I said, it's everywhere from something from childhood, some traumatic event from childhood, all the way straight up through relationships they might have had in young adulthood, or somebody did something to them. I mean, it's definitely to have this much toxin around a person, this much devil energy, it's bled into the connection here. So, here's the message from the universe. At the end of the day, this connection is transformative for this person, but they have to allow that, is what the universe is saying. They have to allow it to transform, and they're not with the 2 of Pentacles there. It's just a loop, an infinity loop, round and around and around. The World is trying to turn. Bookend in the World is the 4 of Wands reversed, so it's not turning. Okay? That's how the reading works. I point it all out to you anyway. That's how my reading is anyway. But they do see you in the soul. They feel you as the 10 of Pentacles. They know you're right for them. That's what's really fucking scary here. And they love you. The King of Cups holds the Ace of Cups. Okay? But they need to open up. Somebody needs to light the wick here. Tell me why the King of Cups here. What else you want to tell Sagittarius universe? What else you want to tell them? Tell me about it. Why is the King of Cups here? King of Cups needs to open up. Universe says they will. 8 of Wands crossing it. It's communication. But I think they'll do it out of nowhere. And I think it'll be an impulsive move. Probably, because these are red with the Devil card here, probably out of obsession. Probably out of not being able to take it anymore. But they're coming in with fear. And the way they're coming in, if they come in with fear, the 4 of Wands can't happen. It's reversed. The World won't turn. The cycle won't end. I don't know. But the universe says they're going to reach out. Or it might be saying they have to. I suppose it depends what falls here. Yeah. Right here. Where your connection's concerned, it's you. It's the Empress. The Divine Feminine. Where your connection's concerned, the pain that's falling here, in particular, one of the angles of it, is about how they don't have you. Okay, so if that helps you sleep better at night, knock yourself out. Somebody, I told you, they really love you. The King of Cups holds the Ace of Cups. Everybody loves the Empress. The Empress is irresistible energy. It's right here. It's red with the Three of Swords. They feel bad for what they did to you here, but they did it because of their own shit. There's something that can't happen here until somebody addresses something. Why is the Empress here? Justice. Yeah. It's a balanced energy. It's justice is what it would imply. It's justice. It's happiness. Balanced energy for you in the 3D is happiness. Somebody needs to sort out their shit here. All right? You balance this person out. This is why death is here. I get it. You are the healing energy for this person. What they don't realize is all they have to do is open up to you. The King of Cups needs to open up to the Empress, and everything starts to become okay. Heal one side of the pain, and it's like lighting a wick. You light one end of the wick. It burns down. Once you light the wick, you need to run because it's going to cause an explosion. Them opening up to you lights the wick on this person to explode all this devil energy out, because your connection is angel energy. Okay? It's represented by the sun. All right? It's beautiful energy. Okay, but now I know why death is here. I get it. Let's see what the final on this is. Will they come in and open up a little bit? Will they light the wick? I say yes. But you can hear the apprehension in my voice a little bit, because I'm worried, because the Chariot is more powerful card. It's major arcana than the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is them coming towards you, them lowering the defenses here of the Seven of Wands. The Chariot, well, that's them running away. That's them going in the other direction. Chariot's usually two horses, one going one way, one going the other way. That's what it's indicating here. Okay? So let's see. But all that matters is what falls here. All right? That's just how they feel. It's not necessarily what they're going to do. This is what's going to happen, or what could potentially happen. Death and rebirth. In other words, they come in, but we'll see. Why is death here? It should be communication. This person's really wearing a mask. They're masking their energy big time. I cannot see their face at all. Here it is. Oh my God. Oh, I love it when this happens. It's always freaky. It's like, this is the freaky part of tarot. Crossing the death card is the Nine of Pentacles, the card I've been talking about from the pre-shuffle. What is the Nine of Pentacles? What is it? It's right here. It's crossing the death card. It's something about who your person is and who they want to be like you, is kind of what it says here. They, in a way, have been learning from you. That's why they're in so much pain over you. And that's why, and part of that pain is sadness that there isn't a new beginning here with you. The Nine of Pentacles, they admire your independence. That's why they see that you're the Ten of Pentacles here. They feel you as the Ten of Pentacles in their soul. That would be them adding to it and being with you. There's two people on the card. So that's what that is. But that's what the Nine of Pentacles is about. I always said from the beginning, I said there's something about this Nine of Pentacles that's holding them back. They don't feel, they're aware of all their shit. They're aware that they make things toxic. They're aware that it's their past pain that's caused this connection, and they're very sad about that. There's some disappointment, there's some shame here. I don't know if I said that or not, but it's definitely in the energy. What's on top of the death card? Let's see where this is going. I knew the Nine of Pentacles would get explained. I knew it would. And the universe wouldn't let me down. Eight Swords. Yeah, that's why, like I said right here, this card's red with the Knight of Cups. I said it's one step forward, Knight of Cups, and two steps back, Chariot. Okay? It's because they're in their head a lot. They're worried about this. They're worried about this. What I told you about this Nine of Pentacles. You know, again, you're kind of the shit, Sagittarius, as far as this person's concerned, for sure. What's the final though? They need to get out of their head. I don't. It's the Page of Swords. It's disappointment. It's disappointing message. They're disappointed in themselves. You're disappointed in them, because every time they run away, it's red with the Chariot. Every time, one step forward, two steps back. Every time they take the 2 steps back, they get disappointed in themselves, and then they overthink. And then nothing happens here because of the 9 of Pentacles. The universe made it clear from the pre-shuffle, this is all because of the 9 of Pentacles, Steve. And I'm like, okay, well, you got to tell me what the 9 of Pentacles is. It's playing out right here. All right, it's an intimidation factor in a way. It's someone who's aware that a lot of what they put out is kind of fronting a little bit. It's kind of not really they may portray themselves as really confident. For example, I'm not saying they do, but they might portray themselves as really confident when in reality they're not. You know, it's that kind of thing. It is messages. They do reach out, but I think it's disappointing to you. I think it's not what you expect. Okay, I won't put it as disappointing. I'll say I think it's not what you expect. It's always my you thought it would be bigger energy. Okay, kind of an energy like that. Now, I'm going to pull some I'm not going to extend this one, but I am going to pull some universe cards for you. I want to talk a little bit about I know what the 3 of Swords, why this 3 of Swords is here specifically, where it's related to you. I want to see if the universe will tell me about this 3 of Swords with the Devil, and I'm going to pull on the Devil with the Witches. All right, because that's just fun. Let's see what we got here. And I'm not at all implying that witches are evil. They, of course, are not. They're some of my best friends. All right, why is the Devil here? Tell me about the Devil. Tell me about the Devil. Why is it here? Ace of Wands. 8 of Wands. Okay, what's on top? Page of Wands. Queen of Cups, 9 of Pentacles again. The 9 of Pentacles again. It's all about the Devil. I don't know if this is a typical scenario of this soulmate cycle, where the Devil is in the Pentacles a little bit with this person, where they don't feel like they have, where it pertains to you, and it's all the universe wants to tell me. It doesn't want to go any deeper. Where it pertains to you, part of this 9 of Pentacles is tied to this 9 of Pentacles that was crossing here that we saw in the pre-shuffle and is right here, is tied to the Devil energy a little bit, in that it is a feeling, an inferiority. They don't feel like they have enough. It's that kind of thing. They don't feel like love is enough. In other words, they feel a child next to you when they look at how good you are, or how well you're doing, or how together you are, or for some of you, how rich you are, maybe. I don't know. It's that kind of energy. And that's toxic. That's toxic because it's nonsense. That's not what they should. There's a lot of love here. There's a ton of love. It's the Queen of Cups. It's the most love I can pull out of the deck. But this is how they feel in relation to 9 Pentacles. You're this, right here, 9 Pentacles. They feel this, the Queen of Cups, but this is how they see themselves, as some little boy or girl looking for frogs in the woods, you know, that kind of thing. And it creates toxic. And it is. It's why they stayed away. This person needs to do a lot of work on themselves. There's no doubt about it. They need to do a lot of work on themselves. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Let's see here. As I randomly put these back, I get the 9 of Swords at the bottom. It keeps them up at night. I believe it does. I believe it does. What else does the universe want to tell Sagittarius before we go here? What else does the universe want to tell Sagittarius? Give me 3 cards and a crossing card. We'll see what else it wants to tell you. All right. I think for most of you, they do come in, but I think it's not what you expect. I think it's a very small little. It's disappointing. It is. I just feel it. It is. I think they're coming in, but I don't think they're healed yet. I don't think they've healed this, but it's good. Let them come in. Okay, this is probably what the universe might do. I don't know. We'll see. But let them come in. Because like I said, it lights the wick. You're the cure for this person. Once the wick is lit, then they can go on with the healing and fix themselves up a little bit. And maybe you can raise their confidence a little when they come in, because you're getting some inside information here. Maybe when they do come in, you let them know, tell them about something stupid you did, right? Make them not think that you're so great. Tell them about something dumb. Make them laugh. That's always a good way to go. When somebody's feeling down on themselves, It's always pretty cool when somebody who they admire or who they see as doing better than them tells them a story about how they fucked up. You know, even if you got to make it up, it's for the greater good. You won't get dinged for lying by the universe if it's for the greater good, right? Like when you tell someone they look nice in that dress, when you know they look like a fucking cucumber with Converse All-Stars on. You know, you basically you're lying to them. They don't look good, but you're doing it for a good cause. You're doing it for the greater good because you know that they're kind of sad or something like that. Okay, so it's cool. Just a tip. Do what you want to do. What's the universe? Give me 3 cards and a crosser here, universe. Let's go. The Hangman. Yeah, the Ten of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Page of Wands crossing the Ten of Wands. It's a big burden. Big burden for this person to reach out and communicate. This is 3D communication. This is in your face. It's right there. It is communication, but it's curious communication. But it's a real burden for them, so they don't do anything. The universe is saying they do come in, Knight of Wands, but it's a brave, impulsive action. It comes out of nowhere. It's almost a tower energy attached to that. So the universe is saying you'll probably hear from this person. There's a chance for a new beginning here. But I don't think right away with the Hangman here. I think you're going to need time to stew on. I think your job is to light a wick here or make them feel better. Maybe take the advice I gave you. You don't have to. Do what you want to do. But it makes sense with the energy. Okay? That's what I got here. This person's got a lot of past pain. It won't give me any information on it here. It's too broad of a spectrum of energy. But it does range for all of you. Part of the toxin here for this person does range for all of you, everywhere from childhood all the way through young adulthood. It's going to vary for each of you because you're all dealing with different people, okay? But it is a real burden for this person to talk to you. They may come across as awkward, Page of Swords, often, you know, it's my not as big as you thought it would be, sort of a thing. And I don't think it's going to be big. I haven't told you it is. Throughout this whole reading, I've been talking about just lighting the wick, right? Getting it started. Somebody needs to say how they feel to begin to heal this. And that's basically just take it slow. Take it real slow. Because if you scare them off, okay, the Knight of Wands can get out as fast as they come in, and they'll run. They'll run again. They absolutely will. So don't hit them with too much. This person, there's a lot of past pain here. There's a lot of red flags. All right, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful to you. I think it's a very specific reading. I don't think it's for everybody. But if I helped one person today, I've done my job. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Good luck, Sagittarius.